Hi everyone, it's me Twyla, and I'm standing here in the sunny kitchen after spending the morning shoveling snow outside. It's the middle of winter and there's a lot of it, so it was delightful to come into the kitchen today and take a look at the orchids. And I realized it had been a while since I made a video, and I've actually rejigged this setup a bit, so I thought maybe I should give you a little bit of an update for those that are watching. So I still have my Vanda orchids growing here and they're doing great in glass. So I love that method. But what I also decided to do is I have a few other different kinds of orchids that I am experimenting with to see if I can grow them in my home. These are cattleya orchids, oncidium orchids, and dendrobium orchids. So I realized that these guys need a little bit more light and a little bit more warmer temperature than my phalaenopsis orchids. So I decided what I should maybe do is try to put them in the spot in my home where they are getting the most light and where it is the warmest location. And that turns out to be this corner. I sort of had them dispersed throughout this room before, but I thought maybe there's a little bit of advantage to having them all like with like. So that's what I've done. I have this beautiful cattleya hanging. This one is a stunner. I have the oncidiums down at the bottom, down here. They like light, but maybe a little bit less light than the cattleya and the dendrobiums, which are right by the glass. And so far so good. The thing that you have to watch when you do something like that though is that whenever you change the lighting, especially if it's an increase, you want to be able to ease into it because you can experience some sun or light damage with the orchids. So I have blinds, as you see here. They're open full strength today because we are coming out of a period of about a week of cloudy days, and we don't actually have very long days right now. So I'm thinking everybody's going to do okay. The other thing is that humidity is a bit of a factor with these orchids. They like, you know, in a perfect world, 60% or so. That's a bit high for the house. But a while ago, I ordered some devices that allow me to have a temperature reading and a humidity reading in different locations. You just put a sensor in your house. I have one in the garage with my overwintering plants, one by my phalaenopsis, and one in this zone over here. Now these guys like a little higher humidity, and I noticed I was not really quite meeting that requirement. So I invested in a cool mist humidifier. I run the humidifier on low and I set it on a timer for 8 to 10 hours. And I have noticed that these orchids are appreciating that. They seem to be a little bit more plumper. The pseudobulb, you know, the big bulb part at the base of the plant, seems to be a little bit fuller, less crinkling in the leaves, and also the air roots, the roots that are exposed, are growing and they are splitting and they are reaching, and I just think anything active growth is really, really good. So the cool mist humidifier, I think, was a good investment. Yeah, so I don't have a ton of bloom happening yet. I do have one dendrobium that has buds though, so I'm quite excited about that. The cattleyas I have not been able to make bloom yet, but we'll see what happens. They may need actually even more light. So down the road, I may introduce some grow lights here as well. But as I've said before, and as I've learned the hard way that an orchid sort of takes in new surroundings and grows, it's a little bit slower paced than your typical houseplant. So you have to sort of add the new variable and observe it for quite some time before you start adding other things into the mix if you're really, really trying to troubleshoot something. So anyway, it's been super fun. I love coming in here. It feels very exotic. And I would love to hear what you're doing for your orchid setups. Again, I'm in Canada, in the Northern Hemisphere, very long winter, short days, you know, for several months of the year. So my orchid growing is only happening indoors, but I would love to hear what other folks are doing. All right, well, that's all for now. I'll do more videos soon. I think I'll do one on each kind of orchid I've got growing here, and that will be coming down the pipe later. So again, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. All right, happy orchid growing, happy gardening. Hope that you are managing through the winter. Okay, bye for now.